Hi students, welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. Just wanted to make sure that your week was going okay so far. Let's take a look at a couple things if you haven't already. In the syllabus, you have my phone number here. I wanted to note that that's my office phone number. If you call that, I probably won't answer. I'm not at my desk very often. So if you do call, leave a message. If you leave that message, it'll forward to me no matter where I am, and I'll get back to you right away. If you don't leave that message, I probably won't know you called until I get back to my desk the next time, which in some cases could be 2 or 3 days. So make sure you leave a message if it's urgent, otherwise email is totally fine. At the calendar, all of your due dates are here. I know you're aware of this already, but the initial post is due on Tuesday. If this week you were a little bit late, or if you're a late addition to the class, or you're just getting used to the new deadlines, that's okay. But from here on out, Tuesday will be a pretty firm deadline for that first post. Make sure that you have your reply post, if you haven't already done that, in by tomorrow night. Those are always Saturday deadlines. And then, going forward, you'll see that there are weekly quizzes, and on the even-numbered weeks, you have a written assignment or case study that's due. So you'll have 2 weeks to work on those. Make sure you get them in by Sunday nights. Alright, taking a look at the Lessons tab. There's a lot going on here. I know it doesn't look like much until you click into each of these pages. There are a lot of PowerPoints, which are really beneficial. But here's my tip. If you are someone who really likes to hear the information and it makes sense for you to kind of hear and follow along, watch the videos. If that's not your style, if you like to kind of go at your own pace, my recommendation is to skip the video, but use the PowerPoint presentation links that are here. So print those out, open them up, do whatever you need to do, and then follow along and study at your own pace that way. You don't have to do it either way, just find out what works best for you and go with that. Alright, back to the Lessons tab. I'm sorry, I meant to go to Module 1. You'll see that the case study is introduced right now. You won't have to turn it in until Module 2. And then in week 3 you'll be introduced to a new case study that won't be due until Module 4. So the every other week thing, you'll kind of get into the routine. Quizzes are timed. You'll notice that there are 15 points, 15 minutes, so it goes pretty quickly. Make sure that you've studied ahead of time and you really have a solid 15 minutes to devote to this quiz. Make sure that someone's taking care of the kids or other things are put away and you're in a quiet space, because you really only get that one attempt. And unless something goes drastically wrong, and if you have any kind of a major technical issue, you really don't get another shot at this. So make sure you have some quiet time for yourself every time you take those quizzes. Under the Resources tab, I would like to point out the APA guide right here in the middle. The APA guide is going to help you to cite your resources appropriately. And it is really important to cite sources when you're in a college course for 2 reasons. One, you're learning, so even if you're asked to give an opinion, you need to be able to back that up. You're taking the course because you're not an expert in the course yet. So you need to find someone who is an expert who can back up what facts and different tidbits that you're learning and make sure that those are correct. This is especially important in the discussions. We're asked to give our opinion in discussions. We're asked to really put some personal experience in those discussions, which is great. But at the same time, we need to make sure that we're backing that up with a real, legitimate source so that we're not just perpetuating bad information to other students. And then, communicate. As I said earlier, email is the easiest way to get to me. And if you haven't figured out how to use the report tab for your gradebook yet, check with another student or your advisor, and if you really can't figure it out, I can help too. So if you have any questions about this course or anything going forward, I'm happy to help. But if not, I will be seeing you in about a week or so with another video. Good luck and have a great weekend.